Of course, as always, welcome to another Binding of Isaac stream. We're going to go for win number 3 today. See if we can get another win. The one thing that I realise is that I'm not actually, with this streak, I'm not using Eden. Which is kind of cheating, because that's not the whole point of Eden. The whole point of the win streak is that you'd use Eden because, he's kind of the randomized character that you start with. However, at the same time, I am just learning at the minute. So, I mean, choosing these other characters is fine too, for now. It's not a genuine streak, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's not, if I was going to compete with people like Northern Line and stuff like that, then I'd have to use Eden as a standard run. But that's fine. That's fine. So what do we want to do here? I think we'll go Madeline on a hard run and see if we can get to the negative on Madeline. She's one of my least played. We'll see how she goes. Oh, you can destroy spiders. Spider webs on the floor. That's interesting. Didn't know that. Gives money. So this is basically this is a sack that generates money for us every random. Basically, it's just a random chance after every single room that you complete. So that's basically extra money for every single room that we complete if we're lucky, basically. So that's pretty awesome. Again, as always, if you're new to the channel, then please do give us a chat inside the live chat and say hello. Always happy to meet new people, as always. And we're gonna see whether or not we can win a run here. Should be interesting. I'm not warmed up. This is the first game of the day. I was playing a lot of Isaac last night, just off stream on another account. Just to try and get myself a bit more training in. And it didn't go very well, admittedly. But the thing is when I start doing these streams, I really, really have to focus, because I want these to be wins. So the extra practice in the background is fine, So I'm going to really try and focus today. So if my commentary is a little lacking, then that is one of the reasons. So the sack just gave me a coin for completing that room. So that's really useful. Do not take damage from these silly spiders. Right, kill the small spider first. Or not. Don't ever listen to myself, do I? Let's never listen to myself. Of course, obviously, if you're a member that's part of my community, then please do also make sure that you send a message to us and say hi, because I love you guys so much. I mean, we have no quarrels of playing the blood bank here. We also get another heart from our... So using temperance, playing blood bags, getting blood bags and stuff like that is actually really decent for this run, actually, because you can generate more hearts as you go. How much do I want to play this judgment? I kind of want to wait for a shop, if I'm honest. This is horrible. Oh my god, I actually got away with it. I got away with it again. Okay, do not take damage now. I mean, you've done really well. There's no point in taking extra damage on this room if the first half of it was insanely well done. And another coin from the purse. From the penny purse, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so when I played through a bunch of Isaac yesterday, Admittedly, I was in the back, I was talking to friends and stuff in the background and stuff like that. So I wasn't 100% concentrated on this. But at the same time, that still doesn't give me any excuse. I should still be able to play this game fully. What do I want to do here? We have the chance of going to the curse room. It means we'll lose a soul heart. But is it worth it? We can also go to the shop and see whether we can get a soul heart from there. If I can go in here and get a soul heart, which I can, I will go to the curse room. And we'll see what we can get out of it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get something out of it. More times than not, it's usually rubbish. Okay. Pills. Not picking that up. That's the kind of item that loses you a run if you're not careful. Pheromones and balls of steel. That turned out to be a big payment. Actually, I'm down with that a lot. So after all of that extra, we gained an extra 2 soul hearts. There's not really much else I can do here. We haven't got any consumables. I know there's a spirit rock there, but I genuinely cannot do anything with it because I don't have... Fuck. Because I don't have any bombs. So this is a horrible, horrible boss. I hate Ragman. Ragman is the worst. Really need to start focusing on just Ragman, really. Because the thing is with Ragman is he's just... James. Turns out that those extra soul hearts are going to get wasted here. Just need to, obviously... I need to go against this boss more often, it would seem. Because right now I'm struggling. Trying to learn the patterns of the spiders so that I can just kind of get out of their way and just focus on Ragman. Because a lot of bosses in this game they're just it's completely just down to how well you deal with the movement of the mobs and stuff like that. We lost what, 1 soul heart, and we've just gained 1 back again because of Binky. So that's not too bad. We're 2 hearts away from full HP, basically, which is pretty decent. And we also just got a slight increase to our shot speed as well. Alright. And also, we're smaller now as well, so our hitbox is lower, which is kind of cool too. Curse of the Lost is just trash, but, it is what it is. And we also got an amnesia, I think, as well. I know. Curse of the Lost is just amnesia, isn't it, essentially? So that's fine. We can deal with that. It's Curse of the Maze that's the one that teleports you, isn't it? Moving on up. Nice and easy room. And we've got an extra coin as well. And also a lookup as well from that penny from the bag. That's pretty awesome. I'm very relaxed today. We found our boss room already. Don't want to lose this run. I want to keep this streak going. This is like, I mean, I know to most people, a 2 streak is nothing. Do we want to go I mean, let's have a look in the shop now. Let's just see what... Oh, this isn't even a shop. This is a... I mean, we take all 3 so we can get... so that we can get the bookworm. Which is straight up amazing, because that gives us double tiers sometimes. And then I think we just straight up take this. I mean, I'm going to probably use Book Us In temporarily here, just to see what else we get. Yeah, nothing major. I mean, flying is great. The Bible temporary flight is good, but I'd rather have a reusable soul, sort of regeneration. That will definitely help us in the long run, I think, because I do still tend to take a lot of dumb damage on the later areas of the game. So we'll see how that kind of pans out later down the line. This isn't a bad room. Got that extra damage from the bookworm, which is fantastic. And an extra coin too. So if we do find a shop, then I might... Oh, for God's sake, James. If we do find a shop, then I'm probably going to go there. Just because we got 15 coins. See what we can buy from the shop. Take out that spawner first. Extra coins. This, I think, to be honest, this penny sack has been extremely beneficial for us early on in this game. This is a nice and easy room. Hopefully I don't eat my own words here. Yeah, as I said, pretty straightforward, that room. You just circle around them and that's basically it. We've got a few poops in here that we can also shoot through and see where we can get anything. And there is our gold chest room, our treasure room. So we'll have a look in there. We've got extra keys as well, so if we do find the shop, then we are in a good place. So that's good. 69, I've forgotten what this item does, but I think I'm just going to straight up take it anyway. HP up plus you feel protected, okay. So, all around, not bad. In terms of HP, this run's going fantastic. In terms of damage, could do with a little bit of improvements. I'm not too fussed about speed, speed's fine. It's not... Like, usually when it comes to speed, you just know automatically if there's a problem with your speed. Like, you just feel it. When enemies are faster than you in any, you know, in any retrospect, it's just usually that's when you're like, I mean, what, do we take the curse, the black candle, or do we take, I don't think we take this. I'm not too fussed about the curses that much. Might have been the wrong idea. Might have been the wrong item pickup. But we'll see in the long run, I suppose. Whether or not it pays out. We have a bomb here. Do we want to find our secret room? Should be a little harder because we haven't got the map to help us. I reckon we should be okay. I think I'm going to try here just because I'm going to get a rock out of it. I didn't think it would be, but... And then another one makes you smaller pill, which is really cool too. Okay, we got an extra soul heart, so if we get hit by the boss, then that's extra help for us. I mean, this can't possibly not be a secret room. Okay. Denied. Denied. That was probably going to be one. I say that, but apparently I'm stupid and can't figure it out, so. What the hell was that? I think it was because the tears were hitting him as he was moving. And because the tears were hitting him as he was moving, he just kind of... He went in all directions and just went straight towards me. That's fine though, we've got a soul heart still just lying around. So we'll go back for that just after this fight. Oh, he actually dropped one too, so, I mean, that's kind of nice of him. I mean, we straight up take soul sacrificial dagger, don't we? You know what, we take both of these. These are both great items. Succubus damage booster is super good for us. I'm going to just take the chance here and play this. I mean, it was at the end of the day, we didn't get anything out of it, but at least we tried, you know. More times than not, you don't get a big payout from those, especially when you only have like 3 hearts. But it's still worth trying it. I'd sacrifice a few hearts that I, you know, I mean, I'm safely protected by behind my soul hearts, so it's not like I'm scared of my HP right now. So I mean, we're good to go. This is a great run so far. I mean, we try. X-Lax. Infested. It's been a good pill rotation so far, admittedly. We've had no negative pills so far. So that's really good. I am being very ballsy with the pills in this particular run. Actually, I should be careful. I should be more careful about using pills. Really, I should be, but I'm just apparently I don't know what's good for myself, so I just do whatever I want. Try and take this bat out, and we got another coin from our purse. Getting a lot of consumables, and we've got our soul generator ready for if we do get hit. So far, I mean, this is just a great run. Might as well try and max out this run as best as we can, though. Get as many coins and stuff as possible. The less of a chance of losing we have, the better. So we've got our boss room, but I want to find our treasure room first. And hopefully we'll find our shop as well first. By the way, guys, I want to point out, at some point next week, I will be moving my computer outside of my room, so a lot of this background noise that you guys are hearing will be gone, and things will sound a lot more professional than they are right now. Currently, I don't have a long enough wire to, put everything outside my room, so. But eventually, that will be changed. Envy. This is a terrible room. Envy can go suck an egg. I mean, Shoot the Whip is very good. Is it better than Book of Revelations? Absolutely not, in my opinion. But that's just because I know for a fact that I do take silly damage. Luckily, so far at the minute, I'm getting quite lucky. I'm doing okay. But usually, more times than not, I tend to take very silly damage, especially when it comes to like the womb and anything plus the womb. I tend to take a lot more damage than I should do. That was close. Far too close for comfort, if I'm honest. So yeah, for those of you that aren't living in the UK, we are now officially, as of today, in a second lockdown because of COVID. I'm a key worker, so I won't be getting any, I won't be having any time off or anything like that, but it pretty much doesn't affect streaming, really, because my times in work are very early. So it won't affect any streaming or anything like that. My plan is, and I'm going to say this on stream because I do actually want to make this, not only do I want to make this public, but I actually want to make sure that people realise that I'm trying to do this. I want to make these Binding of Isaac sessions a daily thing. Just one Isaac run a day. That's my plan. Because I really enjoy doing this. And we'll kind of see how we kind of go. So far, so good. We're doing okay. Okay. Make you come down here. Use Sack Dagger. There you go. We'll use Sack Dagger on him here as well. Sack Dagger is just generally such a good item. It's only recently that I started getting into orbitals, and it made me realise how insanely powerful they are. They're just so useful. Anti-grav tiers? Hell no. I'm not even going to pick up Mum's Toenail either. Because they just do so much bad for a run, in my opinion. Destroy the guy that's going to blow up first. Got another Soul Heart, which again, at this point in second, I'm still grateful to have it. But at the moment, we have, you know, our Soul Regen, which is great. We're in a very good place. This is probably one of the more stronger runs I've had in a very long time. I mean, we've had some pretty strong runs. These past few wins have been pretty amazing, actually. But all round, this is going very well. I've not had full health for this long for a very long time. That could have gone a lot worse. Like, I'm trying my absolute hardest to focus as much as I possibly can on not taking damage, and it's definitely showing so far. I think we've gone through like maybe 2 floors now without being hit, other than the very first Ragman boss, which, to be honest, I can safely say to myself I don't mind taking damage on that fight, because it's just, I think even some of the top players in Isaac absolutely hate that boss, and I completely understand why. It's just the worst. Side Dagger is insane. Just slowly but surely, just every now and again. And the thing that's great about Succubus here, the guy that's just like sort of flying around, he also does tick damage to enemies over time inside the black circle, which is really awesome as well. I mean, I just want to straight up donate here. I'm gonna see how far I can donate. Okay. We got lots of we've got lots of stuff that we can use here. All of this is really pants though. For a shop that's a pretty terrible shop, so I think we just straight up move on. That was close. Yeah, the fact that Succubus does like take damage against enemies is really awesome. This is the one, yeah, the one that chops off your head in one room, which again, just don't see being very good. The thing about this run so far that I'm just kind of upset by is just how little damage upgrades we're getting. That's probably about the only thing in this run right now that is weak. Other than that, everything else is just fantastic. I say that, but I mean, we got Succubus, which gives us extra damage increases, actually, so I shouldn't feel too bad about it. And to be honest, for the most part, I don't. This is a great run. Again, a tears up with 2 soul hearts, which I can't use. Like, the amount of wasted soul hearts in this run so far is actually upsetting me. Again, Sack Dagger just doing massive work. So, Blood Clot, for those of you that don't know, it affects only one eye, I think, but it gives you the extra damage up. I mean, we straight up take this. I mean, you know what? We straight up take both of these. Okay. Goat's Head is great. Definitely want flying. We'll take the soul regen back. We'll destroy that little guy. And we will now get our health back by going back and grab all the other soul hearts. So that was an insanely good deal with the devil. Got some very helpful items, including flying. I've learned over the past few runs how important flying really is in Isaac in general. It's just such a good item, and one that I will never actually look down upon in the future. Like, for instance, creep, that doesn't hurt me anymore because I'm flying, which is just insanely great. I can just fly straight past all of this and grab these bombs. It's just a great item to have. It's a superb item. There is a lot of great that just happened in this run. A lot. And I'm super happy. Let's keep going though. We're making record time as well, 22 minutes. We're doing all right. Again, you know, I mean, we're not after the boss rush room. If we were going boss rush, then obviously this would be a much different story, you know. Again, we've got another soul heart if we need it. If we make a mistake, which tends to happen on enemies like these. I'm quite weak against these guys. Oh, I hate them. I absolutely hate them. I could have just used the poops, couldn't I? Didn't see them until literally the last second. Alright. Moving on up. I'll take that. Shark plug's pretty decent. I will then reroll. How important is this? We've got a good collection of consumables. I don't think it's important. I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, you know, we've kind of got a decent baby, so we could double our babies in certain floors. And nah, I'm still gonna reroll. 1+1 bombs. Just gonna keep going. There's not much in this run that can really massively help us. I'll take that. I'll take fanny pack. And we'll kind of go from there. Waste of money? Maybe. I'm sure a lot of you probably thought that there were some great items there that I could have taken instead of what I have. But I think I'm just being very protective over the Book of Revelations. Although I'm not using it right now because I'm luckily being very well, I'm just getting very lucky in terms of not taking damage. It's been what now? It's been like 4 floors, I think, and we've not taken damage yet. Which, to be honest, for me personally, I'm actually very happy with. I don't know whether Isaac is just giving me a good day, or I'm just playing better. We'll kind of see though. Because the thing with Isaac is it can go from being like a really great run to a terrible run in seconds. Hermit. I mean, I'm not really too fussed about it right now. We've got a strength card ready for the boss. Holy Mantle. Wow. What is this run? Like, this is basically a one run. There's actually nothing that can really break this run now, right? Except for my own stupidity. But even my own stupidity, I don't think will destroy a run like this. I mean, just plain sailing, really, aren't we? Take out the little monstros first. We got hit once in this room, but because of Holy Mantle, we didn't get hit. The strength of Holy Mantle is like, if you get Holy Mantle, you're in for basically a one run. It's that simple. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Just a lot of consumable stuff. Money, bombs. There really isn't that much else here. I mean, we could probably go to, like, the boss challenge rooms and stuff. Again, trying to max out as much as we possibly can our chances. We could get, like, Steven. We could get a bunch of other stuff from those kind of rooms sometimes, from golden chests. So, we'll just try it. In our case, red chests. Alright. Not the worst thing in the world. We could have taken the hermit card, actually, and that would have allowed us to get out of here. But I'm not too fussed about it. The more kind of practice I get overall with Isaac, the better. So, like, rooms like this, where you're taking on waves of enemies, can be really useful just to practice on them. All round, though. Not too difficult. I mean, we just straight up go to the curse room. There's no denying it. We're in an absolutely perfectly fine position to do so. We have Holy Mantle. Even if we didn't have Holy Mantle, I would have still done it. Paralysis, our first bad pill, but it's really not that big of a pill that it makes me upset. Speed up is amazing. Balls of Steel, great pill. Absolutely useless to us because we're full health, and we've been full health for basically the entire run. So we'll stick with our strength card and we'll move straight to the boss. There's absolutely nothing else we can do here. Straight to the boss. Not a bad boss room either. So much to the point where I don't actually want to use the strength card. We'll take Sticky Friend. And we have a chance of 2 guppy items here. Okay, so we haven't got a 3rd guppy item, but 2 guppy items for 6 hearts. I mean, considering the situation I'm in right now, I mean, we just straight up take them, right? We take them, bring Book of Revelations with us, leave the Guppy's Head, and we'll have a look around, see if we can find any... obviously, we can't see our HP right now, but we know that we've just taken 6 hearts, and we've just gained 1 back from the soul. So, by doing that, we now have... We're 5 hearts down, basically. Which is fine. And I'm just going to go scouring for sort of, for some more. So we're now 4 hearts. And I'm just going to look around, see if we can get some more. We got the extra one from here, so that's 3 hearts now. We're nearly back to full HP already. We'll take this. Now we're on 2. We're just... So we've just taken 2 insanely amazing items. And we're now nearly back to full HP already. And there's an extra HP up as well. So we're 1 away from full HP again. It's just madness. This is pretty much going to be our... Yeah, our secret room. Bombs are key.
Bombs are key.
Puberty. Power pill. Alright, yeah, this is... I couldn't have asked for a better run today. I just could not have asked for a better run. Insanely great. Let's keep moving on. Let's move back down. Do I want to take the nail? We have the opportunity to do so. Nah. No, I'm going to leave the nail. Yeah, so there you go. We're 1 away from full HP. We can now use our curse rooms and stuff like that more often because of Holy Mantle. We have Temperance here. Do I want to use it? I mean, obviously there's no point in using it really. We've got such low red HP. Could probably blow it up and see what we get out of it, but again, really, it's all just going to be consumable stuff that I'm not really too fussed about. This room's getting a little out of hand. Take the guy that spews insane amounts of tears at me first. That'd be a good idea. And not even bothering that room at all. And we'll kind of just move on, slowly but surely. I hate these guys. These are my least, like, some of my least favorite enemies in the game. We want to look for our treasure room first, I think, before anything else. A shop would also be good. We got plenty of money. Took a hit there. Was silly damage, to be honest. 2 spades, an extra 4 keys. And you know what? We have the ability to do so. Let's get ourselves back up to full HP. Not that we really needed to. Still got plenty of money if we need it. Let's kill the guys that throw bones at us first. We got flying as well still, so we're not in a bad place. We can use sacrificial dagger here and just do this the easy way. There you go. An extra coin there as well if I wanted to pick it up, but honestly, Tammy's head really not useful for us right now unless we pick up something like like brimstone or something from the demon room. Just not an interesting item for me at all. Because if we get brimstone from the demon room, then not only is that just a one run in general, like, but Tammy's head with that is so powerful, so powerful. Goes to show when I actually do focus. Not a bad Isaac player. I wouldn't say, you know, the thing that I noticed recently is that a lot of Isaac is definitely, you know, skill level, making sure that you actually play the game enough to not take damage. But at the same time, strangely enough, a lot of what Isaac is all about is not that. It's about restraint, not picking up items that are going to ruin your run, and also making sure that you just know the items that are dropping, and whether they work well for your particular run. Because if they don't, I just took damage. Oh my god, I actually did it. You know, because if you don't know what an item does, you can ruin a run so quickly. This isn't really going to help us. It's not a particularly important item, but I will take it regardless. And we will just kind of keep going and having a look just to make sure we get... You never know when you open a room whether or not you get something amazing. Like, for instance, Poison Touch. So the extra is definitely worth it. Should we play the arcade? How much is... Yeah, we'll play the Judgment. We'll definitely play the Judgment. An extra HP? That'll be good. That will actually... You know what? That will be really good for the Demon Room. That we are inevitably going to get regardless of whether or not we get hit into our red hearts or not. Because of Goat's Head, which we picked up earlier in the run. Again, Tammy's head might be useful at some point, but... Bring your foot down, Mum. Bring your foot down. Should have picked that up until after the fight, just in case I get hit. But it was pretty unlikely. We definitely choose the negative because that's what we originally wanted to do this run for. Brimstone's right there. We're not possibly not taking that item. I'm not too bothered about Judas' Shadow. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's a shame we don't have a teleport item, because if we had a teleport item, we could have gone back for Tammy's head. I don't think it's even necessary or even needed really here. I mean, let's just straight up open these. Alright, well, I'm definitely not picking up Bob's Brain. I mean, it can be helpful if you know what you're doing. But I just honestly don't want to take the risk. I mean, actually saying that, we have got Holy Mantle. We've got Holy Mantle, so it is essentially just extra damage. Bomb Bag, which just gives us extra bombs after every room. Brimstone has made this... Oh, it also drops live bombs sometimes too. Interesting. High Priestess, okay. Was that just randomly dropping them? Just like... I'm taking it. I'm going to take Bob's Brain. Sometimes you just have to make sure that you really think about what you're going to do. Because Bob's Brain can be amazing in the right hands. Right, let's get ourselves back up to full HP. We'll break this. Small rock. This run. This is one of those runs that you just talk about, you know, when you finished it and be like, why can't every run be like this? We're small, we've got Sacrificial Dagger, we've got nearly full HP because of Book of Revelations. We have Infamy, we've got Holy Mantle, we've got Brimstone, Little Brimstone. We've got 2 Guppy items. A third Guppy item now would just complete this entire run. We have Flying, Poison Touch. Just absolutely amazing run. Bombs are key. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. Probably shouldn't have used it just because we need more keys than bombs, really, now. Because we're getting close to the chest. No, we're not going to the chest. We're going to the negative, aren't we? Done okay so far in the womb as well. Not taking any damage so far. I mean, the likelihood of getting damaged dealt to me in the womb right now due to the run is very slim. Another cube of meat. Krampus. A lump of coal as well, which is amazing. I bring death. I've forgotten which one this one actually is, but we'll see how it goes. If it affects me in any way, then obviously I'll just get rid of it. So I've had this strength card for ages now. I might start using it. Just get rid of it. Power pill, paralysis. One makes you smaller. Let's make myself even smaller than I already am. I got hit, but still. Holy Mantle. So when did this run become good? I mean, honestly, the second we got Book of Revelations, I think, personally. The second we got Book of Revelations, we were kind of set from the start. I'm just so badly looking for the third guppy item here. We're not getting lucky, I'm afraid. I say we're not getting lucky, but... Okay. Moving on, looking for Mum's Heart. And then we'll be set to go down to the Lamb. Well, to Satan, sorry. Satan and then the Lamb. Any more for any more? No? I mean, more times than not, if there's a troll bomb, it means that this is a secret room? No? Okay. We'll try. Yeah. Wasting a few bombs. Can sometimes just be... It's fine. It's not like it's a huge deal for us. It's not a deal breaker. A gold chest. Nothing special. I mean, just look how easily we're just destroying these. We were on 2 luck as well. We're now on 3. And that's pheromones. Okay. So yeah, as I said from the start, we're not using Eden as the starting character just because genuinely right now I'm still just generally trying to learn the characters and learn you know, I want to unlock most of the items in the game. I still haven't unlocked all of them yet. I haven't unlocked most of the... I haven't even unlocked one of the characters yet, which is the Forgotten. So I need to do that before we start doing like Eden runs. But at least we're in a situation where we're confident enough to maybe even start, which is great. Bob's brain there, paying out. I mean... straight up, we just don't care about either of these items, do we? No. Down to Satan. Down to... take out the devil himself. Some extra coins. Don't know why I'm still picking up half of this stuff. You never know when it might come in handy. But again, as I said, there's really not much. There's not much now that can set us up for an even bigger win, really. Other than, even to be honest, even Guppy, really. I mean, it would be a massive improvement. But I don't think we need Guppy to win this. In fact, there's not a lot that will change this run now that will stop us from winning this run. We will go have a look though, see what we can get. Guppy? No? Okay. The game's being mean to me. And we got the tick, which I mean I don't care about. It's fine. Trinkets have not been the thing that's been making us win, so that's good. Moving onwards. So how has everybody's day been so far? I mean, it's what, 1 PM for me right now? And to be honest, all I've done today is play Isaac. So, I mean, I can't really complain. My day's been good so far. Nice holiday off from work at the minute, because I booked in some holiday time. Back in work again tomorrow, which is horrendous. No, it'll be fine. Another strength card. You know what? You know, we can finally use the strength card we've not been using for... Yeah, there you go. Use the strength card. Absolutely useless. If anything, that should just made me lose a HP. Because the strength card, for those of you that don't know, gives you a slight increase to attack, but it also gives you a temporary red heart for a room. So really good for like demon rooms. That's when you want to use them, but I've not really kind of used it really. We've got Bob's Rotten Brain. I'll pick it up just in case there's any synergies or anything like that. I don't think there is. Oh, damn, that was close. Another power pill. Thing is, the funny thing about this run so far now that we have got like Bob's Rotten Brain and stuff like that, I'm not even using those items. Like, if they hit someone, then that's fine, but I'm not really even trying to focus on using them. And yet we're still absolutely fine. Brimstone is just doing most of the work for us, most of the carrying. Time for Satan. Really isn't much upsetting us here with Satan. This is a cakewalk. And down we go to the Lamb, which is our last area of the whole run. And couldn't be more happy with this. In fact, to the point where I might even do another run. Which more than likely I'll probably lose on, and then I'll lose my streak. Feeling confident. Large zit, creep shots. Okay. Let's go find ourselves our final boss. Which also should be a cakewalk, if I'm honest. With the stats and what we have. I mean, we're absolutely blitzing half of these bosses. Transcending Tears? Not transcending, Control Tears, sorry. Let's finish this run. I finally got hit. I wasn't paying any attention. Once again, we've got reusable soul hearts, like pretty much all the time. Oh, look at that, we're now back to full HP again. I mean, if you've played Isaac before, you know this kind of run. This is the kind of run that you just dream for, you know? It's just one of those runs. And I could not be happier to have it as a first run today. Golden heart. We got our... And we're now back to full recharged as well, so we do get hit again. And we're at the boss. Here we go! Don't mind getting hit here at all. Like, it's just not going to affect us overall. Might as well finish this off with full HP. I could probably do a victory lap and it would still all be fine. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Seriously, what a great run. And we're now on streak 3. God. It's been really good fun. Oh. 31,500 score. I'm just gonna get rid of that because that's just so like. Why is that particular cutscene always seems to be insanely louder than any other part of the game? Been a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.